Utilitarianism is an entire theory based around this idea that the pleasure and the pain that come from actions is all that really matters. So we come back to Immanuel Kant now. And Immanuel Kant has the exact opposite view. Kant's like, the consequences have absolutely no bearing on the morality of the action. Actions are either right or wrong in and of themselves. That we should be acting out of goodwill. We should be doing things because they're right to do, not because of what they bring about. We should be doing things because things are right and things are wrong in and of themselves, regardless of the consequences, and we need not look at the consequences. Looking at the consequences is a problem. And so Kant comes with a very different view towards ethics. Now, I think what happens is with Kant is people oftentimes get this idea that, Kant's saying, well, you need to be able to have everybody do the action and to be able to have it maintain or be able to be universally done and not have any problems. And so they're like, well, isn't that consequential? Well, Kant is very sophisticated in his approach. As a matter of fact, Kant is one of these guys that I don't fully suspect most of you will get a full appreciation for what Kant is saying in this course. As a matter of fact, I think I've probably taken like 3 or 4 ethics courses before I finally really got what Kant was at. And what Kant's getting at is he's getting at this idea that every action has, as part of it, certain objectives. You do things because of the objectives that they do for you. You flip on the lights so there will be light. And light, you turn on the lights in order to illuminate the room, in order to bring light to the room. Whatever you want to say. You eat so you have nourishment. And the idea here is that if the consequence within the action, if the very thing you are attempting to do cannot be done by everybody, then there is something internally flawed with what the purpose of this thing is. And if there's an internal conflict within the action, if there is something that is inherently contradictory within the action, then it is not a good action and you shouldn't engage in. And so Kant's entire view is to look at the action itself and to say, is this action one that is internally congruent with itself? Or does it contradict itself? And if it contradicts itself, then you shouldn't do it. End of story.